He is a comic book nerd.
In brightest day and darkest night. We can learn a lot from comics.
She is a reality TV junkie.
No idea.
Snooki had her baby. A dollar makes me holla.
Chris likes sci-fi.
They do a brain transplant into this whole new body, but it's you.
Kristen likes celebrity gossip.
Breaking news.
Oh, more breaking news?
It's official. Official. Before it was just a rumor. These two, our pets, moved back in together.
What do they have in common? Nothing. You're listening to Two Strangers, One Podcast.
Now, here's Chris and Kristen.
Well, hello and welcome to Two Strangers, One Podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Kristen. Hello.
And I don't know why I sound fuzzy. I don't know. So, think again. Thank you. Thank you for listening, people.
Welcome.
Okay. Now, I don't know, what
is it, Chris?
format,
what's on your mind?
When you grew up, what format did you listen to music? Were you an iPod person, or did you have CDs? I don't know if I sound like an old man.
Yeah, you kind of do. No, Chris, I have records.
I had records.
You definitely did. Let's see. When I was real young, mixtapes. I definitely would make my own.
So you had cassettes.
I had cassettes, but then I was... I'm trying to think, probably like 7th, 8th grade. So coming into middle school, CDs were big.
Okay.
So then mostly I grew up on CDs.
Okay. Because, I think gone are the days of when you used to buy CDs. Like, I remember when CDs used to have, like, little skits in between the songs. Like, a lot of the rap CDs in the 90s kind of had that, a
little extra something.
A little extra stuff, and they had like an intro and an outro.
I remember they used to all be like $20. Now, you go and look at it's like $9, $10. I'm like, what? Why wasn't it this much back in the day? Or it's like $1 for each song.
Because we had to pay for Randy Jackson's fucking swimming pool, that's why.
Exactly. Keep swimming, baby.
And so,
And like CD release dates were huge. I love those days.
Oh
like,
yeah, you used to go and stand
It's like, it's out today, it's out. I gotta go.
I gotta be the first one in the store as soon as they open the door. I've stood outside of stores waiting for...
Yeah, I've never stood outside, but I've gone like the day, like after school.
It came out today, yeah.
It's like, I gotta go. I have to go to Media Play. And that was when like Media Play was around. I don't even think that's around anymore.
Know. I've never even heard of Media
Maybe
Play.
it was just an upstate thing. I thought it was...
Yeah.
Well, now it's like Best Buy has it now. Well, it has the building.
Oh, okay.
But it was basically the same thing as a Best Buy.
Oh, okay. And
same sort of stuff.
With me it was like Sam Goody.
Okay,
Sam Goody and in New York City there was a place called Nobody Beats the Wiz. Nobody Beats the Wiz. Because what it is, I confused that with the old Biz Markie song, Nobody Beats the Biz. It was Nobody Beats the Wiz, Sam Goody, HMV, And what I liked about Nobody Beats the Wiz is that my ex-girlfriend used to steal CDs from there.
Real nice girl. Started at a young age and get free stuff.
I didn't do anything.
The worst was, they still are, but the packaging was always such a bitch to open.
Yeah.
I was like, where's the edge? How do I get...
CDs used to have these big, huge fucking boxes, like when they had the long boxes. For what? For no reason, except that they didn't want to make it easy for people to steal.
Right.
Like, nowadays, they finally wised up and got Blu-rays that small size.
Yeah.
Like, because even regular DVDs, there's a lot of extra fucking space.
Extra, yeah. It's this thin thing, and then you got this box, and it's like, wait, you could shake it back and forth.
Because at least, like, when PlayStation 2 games came out, they used to give you that little slot where you could put your memory card. Mm-hmm. So they
they
made some smart use of the space.
Let's use a little bit of this.
I guess if you're gonna, bring the game to your friend's house and you have
need my memory card.
Now the PlayStation 3 doesn't even have a fucking memory card. Now that space is gone unused. And they continue to make them that size.
Right.
Because
it's a waste.
It's the tradition. Mm-hmm. It's,
that's what people associate
DVD
with.
holders and stuff like that. And you know what it is? Like, you see these people with these collections and, I remember, going to friends' houses or friends of friends' houses and you see these people like incredible DVD collections. Mm-hmm. But when you really look at the DVD collection, like when you have something that big, you're gonna have a lot of shit.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
These
aren't all winners.
Yeah, you're gonna have a Weekend at Bernie's.
That is a winner. Don't you dare.
Okay, Weekend at Bernie's 2.
Yeah, there you go.
There's gonna be, just...
But it's like those, that you get movies in, like, the bins. Like, get 5 for $1. And it's like these terrible movies that you never heard of. It's like, when was this made?
And I like when they have, like, those movies, the DVDs, like by the checkout at a
Again,
supermarket.
it's like a bin. Yeah.
It's like John Wayne movies, like 18 John Wayne movies
First of all,
on 2 DVDs.
Those are on AMC and all those anyways every weekend and throughout the week. I don't need the DVD.
Because they're so old that I think like some of them, like the copyright on them has
just
expired. So like anybody could put out those DVDs.
Yeah,
like
just take them.
I think like even like the really, really old cartoons, like Felix the Cat and shit like that. That's why you always see it by the...
Oh my, yeah, I always see cartoons. I'm like, when the hell was
cents.
this? When was this made?
See, young,
I always wanted...
Young knucklehead.
I always wanted a DVD collection because, I don't know, growing up, some friends of mine, like, they would have, like, good DVDs. I mean, it wasn't a huge collection, but they would have, like, really good movies. And I never collected them. I don't know. Like, my parents, like, never had... We would just rent them. I mean, that was it. Like, we never bought DVDs.
But then again, it would just be sitting around.
Yeah, then
anyway.
you think about it, it's like, well, what, were we really going to watch this every weekend? Like, what was the point of having the DVDs?
I get it. I mean, recently I've kind of purged a lot of stuff because I had to sell my stuff.
Sold his life.
My DVDs to support the show on, selling my DVDs on eBay. But, like, you look at some of these people's collection, and like I said, it looks good from far.
Yeah.
And then you look what they really got, and it's like,
Felix the Cat.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think of, like, just horrible 80s movies,
Oh, yeah, there's always Breakfast Club. Like,
Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, and, saying, do you really need Bloodsport 3?
Speed 2, Cruise Control when they're on the boat.
So,
like, all these random shit.
It's impressive, but it's not really impressive when you take a look at it. Now, let me, I'm stealing this from Maxim? Okay. This is, well, actually, it's originally from Maxim, but another site reposted it. Okay, you are going out on a date with a guy, right? Mm-hmm. And...
What does he look like?
I don't know, it's...
Somebody I go on a date with.
It's the first time you're going into the guy's house.
Okay.
Okay. Now, which one of these, which one of these things would make you, like, walk right out of the door
just leave?
Immediately?
Okay.
Okay, a framed photo of him and another girl.
No. I mean, no.
Because I would ask.
Yeah, I'd have to ask, like, what's the relationship? Even if it is his ex, then I'll be a little curious, like, why do you have this? But would I walk out? No.
Okay.
You gotta find out what's going on.
An action figure collection. And I mean, let's like maybe
like
not as bad as 40-year-old virgin.
Okay, just like a little
half
bit.
of that.
Half of that.
40-year-old virgin.
And they're all still in the package? Because that's worth money then.
Oh, okay. No, okay, let's
so it's
let's
just
make it
out,
a worst
he plays
case
with
scenario. No, this guy just
like
has
he plays with them still?
He has them out. Yeah, he has them.
Again, I don't know if I would just straight up walk out. I think I'd be
wouldn't
like, well, what the fuck?
There'd be no second date.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's put it that way. Like, I'd be like, so when you play with these, it kind of makes small combo, but be like, what the fuck in my brain? Yeah, there wouldn't be a second date. Let's put it that way.
Okay, one of those why beer is better than women posters over his bed.
Oh, that's fine. I like that. Gives him character.
Okay.
I mean, if he treats me that way, then, if he's just drinking all the time, and there wouldn't be a second date.
Okay. His bed, quote-unquote bed, is just a futon in his living room.
No thanks. I'm out. No. I'm out. I don't
I'm not breaking my back sleeping on a
it's
futon.
one of those, I'm not, like, grow up.
Fair mattress.
Yeah. You need a real bed. Grow up. You have Peter Pan syndrome or something.
You gotta turn on the pump.
Let me just pump it up real quick.
It's 11 o'clock at night. No,
and it deflates in the morning,
it's 11, yeah. We have to... No, it's after 11, we have to use the foot pump.
Yeah. We can't wake anybody up.
Yeah,
can you just help me with the foot pump? Yeah, no, I'm out on that situation. I say, save your money. Get a mattress. Do what you gotta do, but this isn't acceptable.
What about a regular couch? Like, guy's like a studio apartment, but his regular couch is the bed.
And then it's a pull-out or something?
I don't like that. I've slept on, you can't fuck on I guess you could, but I mean,
it's not gonna be the best performance.
You hurt your knees.
It's a whole thing. Not with it. You have to have a bed.
A bed.
Okay, let's
get a real bed.
Be civilized. We need beds.
On some sort of frame, some sort of box spring.
That's,
even a captain's
bed.
Yeah, a bed. Like,
like a bed.
Sit on, normally.
Exactly, a bed.
Don't have to worry about deflating. Like, you're actually laying on the ground by the morning time.
Right, always.
It's an older one that leaks overnight.
Yeah. Slowly
You're all
leaks.
hot and sweaty from the fucking plastic it's made out of.
It's like sticking to it.
And then, okay, so those are the major ones. Then there was a write-in answer, a Dexter-style kill room.
Yeah, I'm out. Right. I'm out. I've seen Dexter, and I'm not into that shit.
Yeah, so...
really just the bed one, and the other ones just wouldn't have a second date.
Because
just wouldn't have a second date. Would I walk out on somebody? No.
Yeah, and then once again, this is from Maxim. And I generally don't reread other people's stuff, but okay, 28% said the framed photo they would leave. 26% said the why beer is better than women posters, said they would leave. 26% said if the bed was actually a futon, said he would leave. 11.5% said the Dexter-style kill room.
Really? And people would stay?
Yeah, and less than that, 6.6% said the action figure collection. So action figures are becoming a little more acceptable. I guess a little more acceptable.
First of all, the room has what it's going to do to you in the title. It's a kill room. And you're going to stay? People are sick. This is perfect example of how people think nowadays. Yeah. Well, hey, I'll stay in the kill room. Chris Brown's
getting back with Rihanna and all these other women.
Why is he so angry? He just got in another fight the other day. He beat the SHAT. He beat the shit out of Frank Ocean. He's an openly gay.
Okay.
Gay.
So he beats up on gay guys and women,
over a parking spot. And what's great about it all is that Frank Ocean isn't pressing charges, which I thought was kind of cool. Just he's just not going to go down that route. But what's great about it all is Chris Brown had that cast on his hand. There was no photos of Frank Ocean, so I don't think anything major happened to him, but it's like Chris Brown has the cast. That's what you get, you douche.
And that being said,
what the hell? Why are you so angry?
This may reduce a couple points for the fans out there. I'm a fan of the band Insane Clown Posse. I actually like their stuff, and I've liked their stuff for years. On their most recent album, now mind you, there's a million versions of it, but the most recent album is called The Mighty Death Pop. And there is a whole song basically telling the story about Violent J, who's the fat, heavyset guy. He does a whole song about him stalking down Chris Brown at like the Grammys and killing him from just sniper killing him from across the room.
Good.
So it just it's just of course a song like that's incredibly bad taste.
Right.
But
getting out some frustration.
Like I said, I'm a fan of Insane Clown Posse, and you should check it out if you're.
Now maybe
because I know if you fell off.
Maybe if I guess for the Grammys, I don't know if this is maybe what started the fight. Who the heck knows with Chris Brown? But I guess for the Grammys, he got snubbed. Frank Ocean's performing. Somebody, there's a whole list, but I know Frank Ocean is one of them, and Chris Brown is not performing, he shouldn't.
He shouldn't. Why the fuck?
Why do you think you deserve to be performing? Like, what is your song?
Who are these people that say, hey, let's invite Chris Brown? You know what I'm saying? Like,
clearly he can't really be trusted.
Lists.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, he just is, it's always controversial. Like, he doesn't know how to act in public. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So why would I ever want to invite him? Like, I would invite him to my house. I'm not going to have him come to a Grammys.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know who...
And you want to cry because you got snubbed for performing and beat somebody up?
Yeah.
I've had it with you.
So I don't... my brain is all over the place.
Yeah, what's the matter?
Speaking of snipers, did you hear about the guy?
Yeah.
He had wrote a book called The American Sniper, if I'm not mistaken. He had
I didn't.
200 plus confirmed kills. He was an ex-Navy SEAL.
Okay, was this the one that just got killed?
The one that just got killed.
I didn't read the story, so he wrote a book.
He wrote a book called American Sniper,
if
I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. Forgive me if I am. He had wrote a book about him being a Navy SEAL. I believe he had 200 confirmed kills.
Wow.
The big controversy in this book was he tells a story that he was at an event with Jesse Ventura, ex-governor of Minnesota.
Ex-wrestler.
And, what did he say?
This is in the book.
This is what he said. He said that Jesse Ventura said that it's good that we have dead soldiers because we shouldn't be over there in the first place. That's
not
what he's saying Jesse the Body Ventura said. Jesse the Body Ventura, or Jesse... I call him Jesse the Body with his old wrestling name. He is known for saying stuff controversial. I don't know, because Jesse Ventura was a Navy SEAL himself, so I kind of find it hard for him saying that.
To say that.
But not that I'm just playing devil's advocate. He's saying that we shouldn't even be over there. So he's saying, what he said, he said, she said.
It's like telephone.
But that's so.
This is according to
he
the sniper.
Punched Jesse Ventura. This is the story. He said he punched Jesse Ventura in the face at a Navy SEALs event. That's how they all got together.
Ooh.
I think like every year, I'm
sure there's a
on the quote unquote birthday for the Marines. There's a big get together,
like the Marine Ball sort of thing,
something like that. Yeah, and Jesse was there, and the author of this book was there, and that he said he heard Jesse Ventura say that.
That would be very outlandish of him to say.
Yeah,
especially at that event.
I know Jesse.
You know him?
Well, I don't know, but I mean, he's been known to say controversial stuff, but I don't think that's something he would say.
So,
quite frankly,
saying
it could be a whole misunderstanding.
Like
he thought that's what Jesse Ventura said.
Who knows? Yeah.
And so, but the writer of this book claimed that he punched Jesse Ventura in a room full of Marines.
Who are ready to fight at a moment's notice and could kill you with one touch.
And Jesse Ventura said, well, if this wasn't a room full of Marines, find one Marine that would come forward and say this actually happened. So there's a lot of gray area on what the fuck happened. So he was, the writer of this book
was just recently killed.
Was recently killed at a shooting range.
Yeah. Really?
Someone came, they shot him from a far distance and stole his truck.
Yeah.
Well, no, they stole his friend's truck because he was at the range with another person. And
it's
they
by
stole
a fellow soldier.
Fellow soldier. But someone came. Now, usually shooting ranges are out in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
So someone had to show up. I'm assuming they had a car,
a getaway car. Yeah, like they
someone
drove
had to
to
drive
it.
The killer there.
Right.
And then the killer stole the other truck. Because I can't see you
shooting. Because you can't see, yeah. Like it must
hiking to kill a guy.
Yeah, like, right. Like, so there must have been some sort of plan there for that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going by what I know right now. I don't know when this episode is going to come out, but as of right now...
Him and another man were killed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Another... and the other person that was killed, that person's truck was stolen.
Oh, okay, so it was his friend's truck. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was just borrowing his friend's truck.
So, I mean, there is the unfortunate irony of a guy who wrote a book called American Sniper getting killed from a distance.
Yeah.
You know, because I believe they're saying that from the ballistics he was killed from a distance, and so was his friend. And
he was recognized as the deadliest sniper in U.S. history.
Yeah, because I believe he must have...
American Sniper is the
highest confirmed... American
Is
Sniper,
that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's highest confirmed kills. Of course, there's going to be people out there, well, that's what's confirmed kills,
I know, right? There's always somebody.
I know somebody, and my uncle was this, but he can't talk about it. Well, then how the fuck do you know about it? And I mentioned this earlier on another episode. When you ask somebody a question, now there are people out there who, me and my friends back in the day used to dub a mother goose. There are people out there who are a mother goose. That's a teller of tall tales.
Okay.
There's always that person whose life is so fucking awesome until you meet them. You know what I'm saying? Before they met you, they were hanging out with all these celebrities, and they had all this money, and they, everybody... and I used to have this nice car. Oh, do you have a picture of you with that car?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. They have a picture with a car. They do have a picture, and it's like the fucking auto show or
right.
something like that.
And there's always those people, I like to call them the story toppers. Like, I had a bad day, so, today, I got hit by a car. And then they'll be like, well, today my mom is in the hospital dead. Like,
oh, the one-uppers.
Yeah, the one-uppers. And it's like, come on, I just want to tell my story and let it off my chest, and you're done.
Yeah.
I have a few of those.
There are the one-uppers, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, just let me vent. Like, did that really happen to you? Because it seems like every time something happened to me, something bigger happened to you.
They always have a fucking... And then, how come... I've never heard that you met the president until today.
Well, I know this. Okay.
Yeah, so, the one-uppers and the mother gooses. It's all these... and I used to have so much money, and I came with a bag full of cash, and I drove the car right off the Model 4, and all these, that's why you're
I used to drink,
going to the corner store and getting the fucking,
be in the VIP section with Diddy, and or were you?
Really?
Or did you see him from afar?
Because you're fucking broke now.
Were you just waving to him from afar?
Yeah. So, there's always the teller of tall tales.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever you ask someone a question, and you go, let me put it, and the person responds, well, let me put it like this. They're thinking of a lie.
Of a lie?
You know what I'm saying? I had so much money, let me put it like this. I had my own personal safe. I converted,
I actually slept on money at one time.
Safe. I hate people like that. Let's put it like this. The IRS didn't know about that. And there's always these people who have these wonderful stories, or they have the uncle that did this, and well, let me put it like this. there's a reason why, you know. Well, let me put it like this. There's a reason why the cops, you know, this guy my uncle used to drink all the time and never got pulled over, you know. Well, let me put it like this. He's friends with the commissioner.
And that's why he's not in jail right now.
Yeah, and so.
Is it?
I hate the one-uppers and I hate the fucking Mother Gooses. But yeah, whenever somebody says, well, let me put it like this, you're about to get given a lie.
Bullshit. I'm going to start using that.
Now,
listen, Chris, let me put it like this.
Let me put it like this. Our podcast is so famous, let me put it like this. Kevin Smith called me and asked me for advice.
Hey!
Let me put it like this. Have you noticed that we had our ads in the middle of the episode, and now Kevin Smith puts his ads in the middle of his episode?
Hey!
Let me put it like this. Kevin Smith.
That's our new opening.
We did it first.
Let me put it like this.
So, which I'm not saying, but.
Here we go.
No.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Now, I had mentioned earlier about the collectors.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, being a nerd, yes, I loved my Transformer toys. I loved my Star Wars toys. When you see these guys who have these fucking ridiculous collections. Now, like I said, this is kind of like the life I live online. It's awesome, but it's pathetic at the same time.
Right, because this isn't a day thing. You spent...
Yeah, how much money did you spend? Because obviously a lot of this stuff is rare. Mm-hmm. And, you know, and there's whole communities dedicated to this. Now, get this. Let
me put it like this.
Let me put it like this. And well, actually, here's a guy with pictures to back it up.
Yeah.
Okay, in the movies, you know, you'll have a bunch of stormtroopers. You know what I'm saying? And the guys in the white suits and everything like that.
I at least know what they are.
This person had shelves of stormtroopers.
Like life size?
No. I mean...
action figures.
Like, they went and bought 80 copies of the same fucking toy.
Alright, that's a little excessive.
Put them... You know what I'm saying? We get the fact that they're soldiers.
Right.
You didn't have to buy the platoon.
I was going to say, you didn't have to buy the army just to prove it.
And it's like, you know, and I'm sitting there doing the math because, one, they're not cheap. You know what I'm saying? But like, okay, about $6 a pop. There's 80 of them. You know what I'm saying? And,
that's a nice paycheck.
And, you know, and then, okay, then you got the one or two, the general in the front, or the guy with like the extra stripe across his chest, but it's the exact same outfit.
But has a stripe.
Like, and there was a guy, and he had shelves and shelves and shelves in his room with this stuff, and it's like, that's like, first it's got to be a bitch to fucking dust, because they were all obviously all out of box. Yeah. He had them lined up, and I'm like, that...
Oh, he probably takes care of it. Now, it's probably a regimen.
Part of me is saying, that's fucking awesome. The other part of me is saying, well, that's fucking pathetic, man. So, you know, and then there's the guys who collect, like, I mean, yes, I love Transformers going. I'm wearing a fucking Autobot shirt right now, as a matter of fact. But when you go and you see, you know, and these guys, and they got like the Japanese import, like, you know, there are companies out in Japan who, like, because copywritten stuff doesn't really matter over there.
Yeah.
Like, they'll put something out which is not an officially licensed thing, and you can get online, and so there's people who are like, you know, I have the limited edition Quintessons with the light up Ray at the bottom, and it's like, and part of me is like, that's fucking awesome. The other part of me is like, that's fucking pathetic. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's like pussy repellent. Like, you know.
You wouldn't get the second date.
Because
they open up that room and they see that, it's like, oh.
No woman's gonna let you keep that stuff up. If there's a woman who would, I want to marry her. I want to find her and marry her.
Because it takes away attention from the woman. See what I'm saying? Like, we see it as, well, A, this is kind of weird, and B, it's like, you've spent a lot of time in this, so you're going to spend more time on that. It's going to keep, like, you're not just going to stop. You're going to spend money and time on that, and that takes away from me.
Oh, boy.
And we need love. TLC. Okay, we just need
it. Dress up like Thor? I'll dress up like Thor.
What do you want from me? So we see it as something that's taking away from us.
Yeah.
And we don't like it.
It's, like I said, it's awesome, but it's pathetic.
Awesome and pathetic.
I guess if you're 15, it's awesome.
There you go.
When you're 35, it's not.
So Bieber's back in the news. Your favorite...
Boy. I know
song artist.
I mean, I don't know if this is a story you're going to talk about.
Yeah, what do you think?
He tweeted a picture of him mooning.
Oh yeah, it was like a baby's butt. First of all.
Yeah, well, look at that.
I know. I wish he would just grow or something. He still just looks so young to me.
That's
18.
Look, for him, that's money in the bank.
Oh, right,
Maybe
yeah.
he starts looking old. Like,
Right. He's got that
Macaulay
youth.
Culkin.
Yeah, that one, poor thing. Yeah, that went downhill for him.
Okay, I think I know what you're about to talk about. But
What? Do you follow him on Twitter?
No, but I've heard people talking about him. I mean, on top of everything else, the scissor.
Yep. That's the newest thing going on. There's pictures with him with scissor.
I was
with the codeine and all that.
Now, I had heard two different things. One, I heard when I first heard about scissor, I heard it was just cough medicine with alcohol. Like it would pour vodka. But now I guess apparently it's the codeine.
Yeah, I've heard it as the codeine and the cough syrup.
Uh-huh.
And then, you put vodka or whatever you want to put in there. And then I've also heard, people will put, a Jolly Rancher in there for flavor.
Yeah.
Will help with flavor. I'm like, yeah, so it's you have to have the one with codeine.
Yeah.
That's how scissor works.
And yeah, I thought it was just because if you drink a lot of cough syrup, you're
going to get a little loopy.
They purposefully, that's why cough syrup tastes so bad. Because they don't want you to drink a lot.
I remember as a kid,
Dimetapp.
Yeah. Dimetapp, the grape one, was delicious. I wonder if they still... I feel like I haven't seen that in years, but that was good. I would scissor that. I just remember as a kid, I was like,
And they have the flavored vodkas, so
so it's a whole hallucination drink.
Well, the one I hear people use of is quercetin.
No, I don't know.
I hope I'm not putting the wrong ideas in people's minds.
Well, people know what scissor is, or they would look it up.
And
at this point,
there is a. I mean, if your kid's going into your fucking medicine cabinet and taking your medicine anyway, I mean.
And it's all over the counter.
Because who really keeps track? Like, if a kid took a pill every now and then,
right?
You wouldn't know it.
Know.
I mean, so.
And plus, cough syrup over the counter. Well, the codeine one, I don't know. Is the codeine one over the counter?
No.
I wouldn't
codeine
think
is
so.
prescription because that's a controlled substance.
Yeah, that's what I
remember when I was a kid, when I was a lot younger, I was given medicine with codeine. And this was, I knew what it was, but I didn't really know. And I remember as a kid, because my mom kept it in the fridge. I think you had to keep it in the fridge. Okay. Maybe if not, I don't know, maybe it was one of my mother's old wives' kind of deal. I remember, even though I felt better, I went to the refrigerator. I knew about drugs, but I didn't know about drugs.
Chris wanted more.
I had a medicine with codeine, and I remember going back to the fridge afterwards like a fiend, for the lack of a better term. Not even my mom. I just I woke up and I went to the fridge and I drank it. And it is now that I have had a bigger picture, but I was a lot younger. Yeah. I went back to the fridge like a fucking fiend.
So that's what Pete was doing now. Apparently there's pictures of him, the whole weed thing, which, I mean, that's what's going to happen in that lifestyle. You're in the party atmosphere, but now there's scissor scandals.
When you're 18, you're supposed to make stupid decisions like that, except that his life is on fucking display for the world to see. Everybody does stupid shit like that, kids,
Shape up, Bieber. You got fans to please.
And shit like that. There's always, the alternative, kids who fucking huff paint and shit like that. I'm putting a lot of bad ideas. The kids, let me tell you, don't huff. Do not do anything like that makes you high. And I'm serious about that.
Honestly,
that shit will ruin your fucking brain. Mm-hmm. When you get older and you can't remember shit, you walk into a fucking room and you forgot why you walked in there. Yeah. And shit like that. Life gets really fucking embarrassing when you destroy your fucking brain cells. So, trust me when I say, stay off the fucking drugs. There's so much other good, positive shit to do out there. Go sit around and play some video games. Go do something creative. You know what I'm saying? Go, I don't know. Just don't get involved with the fucking drugs. And with that being said, we'll be right back.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Hello, listeners. This is Chris from Two Strangers, One Podcast. But I'd like to announce that we are now part of Livin' Lane Podcast Entertainment. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/Livin' Lane Podcast Entertainment. LIVINLAME Podcast Entertainment. Along with Two Strangers, One Podcast, there are a bunch of brand new shows to choose from. There's The Breakdown with Filthy Phil, Shane O'Mac, and Cord bringing you the latest news in the music world. Join Joe and Carrie Fox in the Fox Den for your fix of astrology, numerology, and nature. Get your movie and television news with the Real Chat Podcast. And the big daddy that started it all, Livin' Lane. So check out the Facebook for information on new episodes and updates at www.facebook.com/Livin' Lane Podcast Entertainment. If you're enjoying this podcast, support our Kickstarter project. Just go to Kickstarter.com and search for Two Strangers, One Podcast. Click and Hit, enhancing the experience for all recreational smokers. Click and Hit is a one-handed portable vaporizer. This smoking pipe has a compact 4-stage design, complete with a built-in, windproof, butane refillable torch lighter. The large burn chamber holds your stash of legal herb or pipe tobacco. Click the button to ignite and inhale as usual. When you are done, put it back in your pocket for later. Smoke anytime with the touch of a button. No more carrying around grinders and tins. You can leave the pipe, rolling papers, and even your lighter at home. The Click and Hit cordless vaporizer is no bigger than a normal cigar, making it the world's smallest and most discreet vaporizer. It's perfect for use in small places or shared rooms. It's efficient, getting 5 to 8 draws from your packed chamber. It's affordable at just $19.95 each. Buy 3 and the shipping is free. Buy 4 and you get the 5th one free. Visit www.click-n-hit.com. That's clickandhit.com. And now for listeners of Two Strangers, One Podcast, you can use promo code STRANGERS and receive 10% off your purchase at clickandhit.com. That's promo code STRANGERS for 10% off your purchase.
And we now return to Two Strangers, One Podcast.
And we're back.
Great segue into that.
And so...
What else do I got? Hugh Hefner.
Hughes. What about
He's,
Mr. Hughes?
Did you ever watch the Girls Next Door?
Of course, yeah. I love... Well, Kendra was... even though she was so fucking annoying, like, I think Kendra was fucking gorgeous.
I can't do her laugh, but... she, well, remember, because she made an appearance on it a couple of times on the show, Mary O'Connor, she was like the oldest woman there. She was like the secretary.
Oh, yeah.
She
the one
passed away.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think last week it was...
And
yeah, I think it was just old age.
Yeah, because
she's been there forever.
For all intents and purposes, that was his real wife.
Oh yeah,
she's
been there since day one.
She was with him forever. She fucking tolerated all his bullshit. She was there, everything for him.
And she was just she tolerated, like, she's surrounded by Playboy models.
I can only imagine the knucklehead she had to fucking deal with, and
she was cool. Like, she was just that down
girls with fucking daddy issues and stuff like that. Like, she probably has to break it down for them.
Like, this is what's gonna happen.
And you're gonna have your own room, and and Thursday nights is old movie night, and then you're gonna wear this, and you have to make sure you're blonde, and you have to shave down there, and you have to
oh yeah, I'm sure she had to do. Yeah, she was like the right hand woman. She passed away.
Wow,
she was so sweet on the show. I loved her.
Yeah, she was. But see, she's old school. And, whatever.
That's what's funny that she works for Playboy, but like so old school. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I mean, what her role was. Like house mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, just sort of like the person who really fucking
some stabilization.
Behind every good man is even a better woman.
Mary.
And, I guarantee you without her, he couldn't find his fucking slippers in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she's like, here they are, like every morning. Here you go. Just puts her arm out.
Yeah. So, that's a shame.
I know. Rest in peace.
Mary Connor, you said?
I think it's O'Connor.
Mary O'Connor, okay.
Nice Irish lad.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Now, have you ever been to the Dominican Republic?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Actually, when I was a kid,
have you ever?
Did I ever mention that I had really fucking bad, like, damn near sunstroke?
Yes, because it was like the whitest kid, or the whitest Puerto Rican.
Yeah, the whitest Puerto Rican. But yeah, when I was a kid, we went to DR.
And you started hallucinating.
We went the first, you gotta love my father. We had spent 2 days in this super fancy hotel. The Ambassador. And so gorgeous. I mean, this place had like a casino in the lobby and like and this is gonna sound weird, like a genuine Chinese restaurant in the lobby. I mean, like with big golden dragons in the front. Now, mind you, this is in the lobby. You didn't even step outside. You're still in the air conditioning. Beautiful. But I mean, my father could only afford to stay there for 2 days. And then we spent the rest of the week in like this fucking
Winnipeg,
shack shanty fucking hotel.
He should have planned it where the last 2 days you're at the Ambassador. That way, it's not like, oh, we got luxury, then it's taken away.
And it was just, it was definitely a learning experience. But yeah, Dominican Republic. I mean, I had, there are parts of Dominican Republic that are dirt poor. But, where we were staying wasn't that bad when we went to the
other place.
I mean, it wasn't in a bad neighborhood, but it was a real fucking transition from luxurious, like not even connected to reality luxury to fucking like, and it was like a room like with no TVs. But the cool thing was the bathroom. You could come into the hotel room from one door, but there was actually a door from the bathroom outside.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That being said, the hotel was by like a field, and it was actually a double door. So you could actually open up one door. Like, you could be sitting on the toilet and looking out at this field. So, I mean,
nice
even
nature
though...
experience.
Yeah, it was really
peaceful.
Nice. You think you could...
Take a shit and look
peaceful.
at the field.
To take a shit
it's like
and
you're
look
just
at
sitting there
field.
and then, like every now and then.
Yeah, like... I mean, I say it was a cheaper hotel. I mean, but I'll never forget that. It was fucking gorgeous.
Nice, yeah.
So, yeah, what's going on in DR?
2 ladies, they're neighbors in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, they tried to smuggle cocaine. And it was
from Dominican Republic?
From Dominican Republic back to
the
Bronx.
Okay.
Yeah. So they went on this trip, whatever, and then apparently they liked the cocaine.
Uh-huh.
And they decided, now they duct taped it like a tape diaper. And like shoved some of it up
into their
ass.
snoochie? Oh, into their ass.
And then, because it was more like a diaper, like it was all just on their ass, I guess.
Okay. So I guess, you walk around with the badunkadunk.
Yeah, like, let's check this out. I think a dog.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, what is she smuggling? And I think
Constantly.
it added up to about 6.5 kilos between the two, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever tried to smuggle anything?
No, never. I mean, honestly, I haven't, when I was a kid, going to Jamaica and Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico a billion fucking times, and those are the only, Puerto Rico was part of the United States. The only times I've left the country was the Dominican Republic and Jamaica, and I was a little kid at the time, so there was no such thing as
I don't know where these
smuggling.
people have, like, the balls or ass to do that. Like, I would be so nervous, first of all, like, even if I had like a little bit of marijuana or anything like on me, I'd be like sweating, like I'd totally give myself away. I'd be like, I don't know, just take me away. And these people had strapped a bunch to their butt, with duct tape, and are like walking.
How much
through.
are you gonna really?
Right, like what are you?
How much are you really gonna bring in with you?
Yeah, in the Bronx.
Up your ass, and that's. I don't know. To me, it seems too much. It's too much work for not.
Right, and now you're in trouble.
I mean, I guess that sounds wrong. Me as like a character flaw. Like, if it was more worth it, then I'd do it.
Then I'd definitely do it.
But I don't know. Just get a fucking job. Instead of shoving things up my ass.
Shoving things up the ass.
I'm not too keen on. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just get a fucking job.
Lindsay Lohan has another baby brother.
Lindsay Lohan.
You're following her on Twitter. She didn't post that. She's got her court issue though.
Her dad.
And that Kate Major.
Because I know the sister, or half sister, right? Because didn't the father come out and say he had a kid from another relationship?
Oh yeah. And it's like 12 or something. So
yeah.
I've never seen a photo.
She's 12?
I don't know. I feel like it's older.
Well, yeah, I think she's older than 12 because she's kind of.
I don't know something.
If she's
you've seen a photo?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen one.
One of those daytime talk shows.
Yeah, because that's where he revealed it, right? Or they did the DNA.
Yeah.
Or something. I never saw the photo or anything.
Yeah. I hope she's older than 12.
Oh, I don't know. Why, do you think she's hot?
I'm a fucking pervert.
Well, now he's got a baby brother. Now they have a baby boy.
Oh.
He's got he's very fertile.
But isn't he the one that's like, they're saying... Oh, no, I'm thinking about Jessica Simpson. I'm sorry.
Watch it. Yeah, he's a homo.
But,
we're going through a divorce right now.
Yeah. So, Lindsay Lohan...
Michael Lohan is the dad.
Michael Lohan is the one that's...
He's been dating...
Screwing around.
He's been dating Kate Majors.
Oh, okay.
I think her big claim to fame was she was... After Gosselin there, they broke up or got a divorce. Mm-hmm. Those people, like, then she dated, whatever. That's her claim to fame. But, so he's been dating her. They were on,
So she dated John Gosling and now Michael Lohan.
Right. They've been dating for a while because they were on, both of those two idiots, Michael and Kate, were on, like, Celebrity Rehab, like, the very last one, like, so over a year ago. And she's just a mess. She's got to get herself. I mean, she was just so, and then he feeds into it, like, he just gets so amped up and goes to the extreme, like, I'm gonna call the cops! And it's like, shut up! Relax! Yeah, like, they were just such a sideshow. And so now they brought a little baby in the world, and Oh, let's just hope for the best.
Oh, so it's a newborn.
Yeah, this is new.
Not another revelation.
Yeah, not another 18-year-old
and see,
kid.
that's like
this
us
one's
guys.
new.
Like, you can, no matter how old we get, we could always just
what the fuck?
pop out a kid.
Like,
so, I mean, we don't pop out the kid.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
Can,
you make us pop
it out. We can plant
out.
the seed in the ground.
Yeah, you do the work, and
that's
we gotta...
the beauty. We get older, and they stay the same age.
Yeah, whatever.
You could get you could be 70 years old with an 80-year-old girlfriend and
so gross.
18-year-old, 70 with an 18-year-old girlfriend.
And have many babies.
And still pop that pussy.
Pop that
I
pussy.
got the Viagra. I'm gonna put a baby up inside you.
There we go.
Like a Hugh Hefner.
Seriously. Octomom, back to stripping.
I heard about that.
Did we already say this one? Maybe we did.
No, I heard about it, I want to say on the radio.
Probably. She swears it's the last time.
Yeah.
Once you strip,
get
that money.
Job.
$20,000 at the West Palm Beach, Florida. So all those grandpas.
Please. There's enough people
are going there.
They're, like the people from like Extreme Makeover, the House Edition or whatever, where like life is kind of giving them an unfair deal, and there are people who like donate and help them out. Had she not, she's living like a fucking rock and roll lifestyle, and
yet she's poor.
People would help you out.
If you
just saying, I understand that you've got kids, but there's something fucking not right with her.
Oh, so, absolutely. I mean, I think everybody knew that from the beginning when she has 30 kids.
You're putting your fucking kids at risk because you want to fucking be a rock star. So, and then she has plastic surgery, right? Like,
because she wants to look like
Angelina Jolie and
that one.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you, Octomom.
Consider the source.
Shake that money.
She wants to be like Angelina Jolie, and Angelina Jolie has fucking 50 fucking kids, and only one that's
all different
natural.
Colors. No, I think there's two. Weren't they?
Oh, two natural.
Honestly, I don't know at this point.
United Colors of Benetton. And then fucking
United Nations.
And then she convinces Brad Pitt.
I know. And he broke it off with Jen Aniston, the nicest woman in the world.
That shows you the
That's
power
why I
of the
don't
pussy.
like her. I don't like her.
To get a guy like Brad Pitt who could fucking drop a hat.
Right.
Anybody
would swoon over him. I'll take him.
And then he gets sucked into the fucking pussy trap of...
It's a trap.
It's a trap to have...
There's gotta be something up with her. Like, she's gotta be bitch because she has no friends that are girls.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, that's, yeah.
Like, you're just a straight bitch.
I don't have any girlfriends.
It's just me and my husband.
That means, I don't have any girlfriends because, other girls don't like me.
They're all just jealous. Y'all jealous. Have you ever seen... I was watching the great channel of TLC, which is the Learning Channel.
Learning Channel.
And you learn a lot.
Quote-unquote learning.
Toddlers and Tiaras, Honey Boo Boo. You learn a lot. And they had... Basically, it's a reality show following these gypsies. But it's not the wedding one, like My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding. It's not that. It's not like these
is it like the sisters?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they are
all... They're putting, like, motor oil on them to fucking tan?
Yeah. And they're, like, burned. I don't know. They're just ridiculous. Like, their faces are so, like, used and abused. Like, you could just tell they
party too fucking hard.
Like, you could just tell they look so much older than what they are, and it's like, just relax.
Slow down.
Like, slow down. And they're just always fighting. So I forgot what I was watching, but then that ended up being on. It was such a train wreck that I couldn't look away. I don't know why they were mad at this.
Great, that's another show I gotta not watch.
Oh my god,
I'll get sucked
absolutely, because I'm watching it, and they're mad at some other woman. So they're all in this Winnebago, first of all. I don't know where they were going or what. And there's like little kids running around.
Yeah.
I don't
Thanks
know.
for breaking down the stereotypes. Gypsies living in a Winnebago.
So I don't know if they're going on a trip. I don't know. Either way, they're mad at this other woman for talking shit about them. So they're yelling and they're like,
Probably mad at Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah. Suddenly, like, they're driving by the house of this woman. One of the girls flies open the door, sprints to the door of this house. And it's a nice house. I mean, she's just full on sprinting. And I'm thinking, like, okay, you're sprinting, but what are you going to do right now? So she runs up to the door, kicks it, and, like, she's like, my foot! Oh, God. Later on, she's complaining about her foot.
Was, like, the camera in the house after they kicked it in? Because that's shows...
the door didn't move. It was, they were all outside. Like, this girl just sprinted and it was like, and then she's like, my foot. And ended up, this woman wasn't even home because they're like, where are you? Yelling. Yeah. And, like, nothing was happening. So then I guess they met up with her in, like, a parking lot. And it's just a full-on brawl. And then suddenly there's a pregnant woman. I don't know who, where, what she came, where. But for whatever reason, she decides to get in the fight. Where I'm telling you, like, people are on the ground punching, shirts are flying. And
Way too
so
much.
and the one girl, and the one girl's like, in her own little confessional, she's like, suddenly there was a pregnant woman, and, I didn't want to punch her in the belly, so I knew she wouldn't get hurt if I punched her in the face. So it's like, did you have to punch her at all? She's a pregnant woman who I don't even know where she came from, and she's just behind her, the one girl just punching her in the head. It's like, what?
Some people love drama.
Such a train wreck. And then, like, the cop showed up. Somebody obviously called the cops because this is out in a parking lot. And they're like, well, talking to them, getting the story, and they're like, well, do you want to press charges? No, I just want my kid. My kid is in their car. Like,
Oh my god.
it's like, the cop's just like, okay. Like, what do I go from here? It was such a disaster. And I think my new favorite show. Oh my god!
I'm
it was
looking it up right now.
I forget what it's called, but it's like
think
those
it's called Gypsy Sisters.
Yeah, it's something like that. But it's just they're all leather faced with all this
Gypsy
tanning, and they're getting their nails done with like
Premieres
bling on
February
it.
10th on TLC. Yeah,
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 that happened. I watched it, and it was.
they're all kind of like butterfaces.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like something's not right. Like you could be hot, but you're going this way. I don't know. It's just mayhem.
I don't know. They look like trouble. I don't know.
Oh my god,
They
they
look trouble.
and then there's one preview, like they're all in a limo going somewhere, who knows. But they're like, yeah, she drinks too much, and you just see the one chugging, and she's just
Hanging out
clearly,
the fucking door
she's
and-
clearly wasted, and then something happens, who knows, she's just screaming, whatever, and then it cuts to, she's just walking by with a burger, and she's like, are we ready to go? And she's just clearly sloshed. It's like, oh my god. I think they ended up getting a fight in the limo, that's what happened. Then she's like, we ready to go? With this Big Mac going by.
It's called Gypsy Sisters. I'm looking at now that I see the girls from the picture.
Yeah.
I've seen the ad online. And,
Oh yeah.
I mean, not online. I've seen the ad on TLC.
On
and they're talking
yeah.
about using motor oil to
It's just like caked on
suntan
them. And they're all just ridiculously orange.
yeah, it's so unhealthy.
It's so
like,
bad.
Motor oil. You're literally frying yourself in the fucking sun.
Yeah.
So that's just
God bless America with that show. TLC has really stepped it up with their show. With the ridiculousness of shows.
Yeah. I mean, now, speaking, I don't know, just Attack of the Show is no longer on the air on the G4 network.
Why?
Remember, the G4 is switching over.
Oh, right,
G4
right.
is switching over to, like, men's lifestyle.
Yeah, something to attract men.
Metrosexual
Yeah.
kind of which, I don't know, it's, first, we were talking between episodes about Scott Disick from, well, I mean, I've been getting caught up on the,
Chris has been watching the Kardashians
Courtney and
taking
Kim
over
take
every
Miami.
state.
And,
Scott
Disick is such a fucking. I just want to fucking slam him into the fucking wall. I just want to put.
I
his
just
head
want to
through a
be like,
fucking
what do
window.
you do?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do in life that you have money? What do you do?
I'm the most hands-on dad in the world, and like, your
As he's, like,
fucking
out
son
partying.
doesn't even know your fucking name.
So he's like, who are you?
Yeah, and so I think they're making a channel that's going to cater to Scott
Cater to
Disick,
him.
Lord Disick.
Lord
excuse me.
Disick, that's right. Lord
And,
Disick.
so they were, and I haven't even got a chance to watch it. I kind of like breezed through it. They were kind of like giving a retrospective of Attack of the Show.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of raised my ire a little bit because, I don't know, Olivia Munn just aggravates me because
I thought she's like, people like her, guys like her.
well, she was, I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I've seen the dirty pictures that she sent to her football player boyfriend and like, saying I want you to throw me on the bed and fuck me hard and all this. I mean, I like her personally.
That.
She's a fucking freak.
I like her personally.
I mean, it's just what she
Personally, I would
represents
throw her on the
because
bed.
she's portrayed herself as a geek girl.
Right.
And she is like the queen of the fake geek girls. Like,
the ones that
now
wear
that
the
she's
nerd
no
shirt.
longer on G4, she's totally like abandoned all her quote unquote nerd roots.
Is she the one, is she engaged, or I know she's been dating, if I'm thinking of the right one, Jason Sudeikis from SNL?
No, Jason Sudeikis is with Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde,
That
that's it.
motherfucker.
Okay. How that happened?
I am
I
hating
don't know.
on Jason Sudeikis so bad. But here's a couple of things that I'm now. This is what I've gotten. Jason Sudeikis apparently, even though he keeps himself funny for Saturday Night Live, is very much he's a metrosexual.
Oh yeah.
And one of the things I heard,
he's one of those
is
like
that,
undercover one. Like you wouldn't really expect it, and then you see it, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, he's not. I guess he's not like out there, like he doesn't pluck his eyebrows.
Yeah.
But the thing that I keep hearing about him, or it's sad that I know all this shit.
I love it.
Well, one, I am totally fucking just hating on him. Okay. I'm just haterade. I am drinking. You know, like after the end of the Super Bowl when they pour that big thing on the coaches, I'm drinking that much fucking haterade on Jason Sudeikis because I have such a crush on Olivia Wilde. Yeah, not Olivia Munn.
Yeah,
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia.
They say like he is notoriously known for smelling spectacular.
Good.
He moisturizes, smells
Men should
good,
do that.
manicures.
I like that.
You know, but that's like women. I was watching some show and two separate women who know him from different things said, "Oh, but he smells so good." Oh, that's right. Yeah, when I saw him, I asked him what he wears or whatever. So like,
good, Jason.
He's known for smelling very well.
Very well.
Apparently to the point where he gets
recognized
Olivia Wilde pussy.
Yeah. How does
the Saturday Night Live guy?
Know.
Because he's not the most handsome guy in the world.
He's not ugly, but I'm not like, ooh, he's so hot.
But then again, Olivia Wilde kind of has that. I'm a little, even though I'm hot, I'm quirky,
right?
Kind of a thing to her, and you know, and at the very and look, and this brings up a topic I brought up a couple of minutes ago. See, okay, like Olivia Wilde has got to be a bit of a geek girl. I mean, she was in Cowboys and Aliens. She was in Tron Legacy. She's dating I don't want to say Jason Sudeikis is a nerd.
But he's not like a...
But he's not a Brad Pitt.
Right,
he's
like
not
a superstar, you know what I'm saying?
So...
Yeah, like a Brad Pitt or George Clooney.
Ladies...
You like that funny
for those geek girls, I'm going to judge you on your boyfriend.
Here we go.
You're not a geek girl unless you... So Olivia Wilde, as much as I'm hating on fucking Jason Sudeikis, she has validated her nerd credibility.
By dating him, yes.
By getting with a guy who's...
I wonder if they share like the same lotion and stuff. He should have released like a line.
She looks like she smells good.
Oh yeah, she looks good, yeah. They look like a clean smelling good couple.
Yeah, because
they should release a line together.
The Change Up, right? That was the name of the movie, The Change Up, where with Jason Bateman and
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds,
yeah.
Where you see side boob, side nip.
Everybody's excited for the side boob.
And I mean, I love the camera's like so close on her, like you can see the fucking hairs on her body, like the fine hair. You know, I'm not saying she's hairy. I'm saying like
I picture her hairless, just everywhere.
Yeah,
she had a little peach fuzz.
Are fine. Oh, it's sexy. She is a fucking sexy animal.
There you go.
And like I said, Change Up. I mean, Change Up, Cowboys and Aliens, Tron.
She's a guy's girl.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that's the kind of the character that she played in the Change Up. Like, I want to go to baseball games and, I mean, that's a little irritating, but. Hi. My daughter.
That's a little irritating.
It's a little irritating.
Somebody wants to go to a game.
When you're trying to, it sounds,
maybe
sometimes
she really wanted to go.
Comes up as a little too hard.
Maybe she really wanted to go.
But, like I said, I'm totally hating on Jason Sudeikis, but much props to him.
He scored it. I think they're engaged, or maybe they're just...
they got engaged. And not for nothing, he gave her a fat fucking rock.
Did he? Well, he's probably like, I gotta keep this
Exactly.
I gotta keep her, let me get the
ladies,
biggest
that's
rock
why you have to get with guys that, like... You have to choose a guy who traditionally didn't get pussy.
Yeah, and who knows, like, I need to hang on
You have to try harder. Yeah. They eat better pussy. They give you nicer gifts. Being a guy who wasn't traditionally,
getting laid every
night. I didn't get girls on a regular. I get a couple of dedicated individuals who are nice enough and womanly enough to have mercy on me and give me ass.
The pity pussy.
Ladies, you want to be had. Don't get with that pretty boy. Don't get with that fucking bad boy.
It's all about him.
It's all about him. It's about him getting his nut off, and as soon as he's done, he's gonna fuck your sister, he's gonna fuck your friend, he's gonna fuck everybody because he knows he can.
We're fucking everybody up in here.
You gotta get a guy who doesn't get pussy.
Right.
And
appreciates.
We'll do everything, because that's how you get the fat rocks.
Puts the pussy on the pedestal.
What is this pussy?
I was watching, speaking of pussies, or maybe it was just a preview, but, My Strange Addiction, that's on whatever channel that's on. And this girl, she's a bigger girl.
Cat hair?
Yeah, okay. Did you see that? She eats
They were
cat
talking
hair.
about it on the soup.
Maybe that's where I saw it. Like, she's balls up of balls of cat hair, and she's like, and I just make sure it's relatively clean. Bitch, that is not clean. Yeah. And she just eats it. She's like, I like the texture, all that. And
then she licks her cat.
Yeah, she's like, just like the head and the shoulders, not like, I don't go down in
the head and the shoulders.
Oh, okay.
Places where the cats can't lick. Cats don't lick their shoulders, and cats don't lick the top of their head.
She's like, like rubbing, and then she just like starts licking. I almost lost it. Like I was like,
and she takes the grooming brush and she eats the loose hairs. Now,
I make sure it's relatively clean. What?
There was a girl, I want to say it was like Ripley's Believe It or Not or something. There was this Indian girl with long hair, and she had, actually it was more like a compulsive addiction.
Okay.
To eat her hair.
Eat it, yeah.
And it was
I've heard of like the tearing out and...
Yeah, and that's that's actual medical...
Yeah, it's like a psychotic thing. Not psychotic, but...
It's a behavioral thing. Yeah. And she would always bite her hair, and she had to go to surgery because she had a giant hairball. This was on... I know TV lies, but I don't know. I give an extra special... I don't think Ripley's Believe It or Not lies. Because if so, I think they would have been exposed a long time ago.
Right.
So you see this... Now, it almost looked like the size of the stomach.
Oh my God. I'm sure it's just all matted up and just...
Yeah, it was a matted up, almost like the way a stomach is shaped. That they had to remove from her stomach from years of eating hair. Because she had this compulsory thing to eat her own hair. And she had long, beautiful, straight hair. She was from India.
Yeah.
And from years and years and years and years... She had stomach problems. They had to operate on it, and they fucking took this
one with the cats
hairball.
Do you think she hacks?
Even cats hack up the fucking hairball.
This woman probably is.
She's gonna fucking and she's no Slim Jim either. So she.
And how did you find out that you like this texture? Like, how did that come about? You're just like, oh well, they're licking. Yeah, just like. How that's what I don't get with these people on this strange addiction. Like, when was the first time you decided? Yeah. One was eating chalk. One was eating
toilet paper.
Like the couch furniture.
Oh, the couch fluffing. The fluff on the couch.
And one was eating the wall. And it's like, where did you come about where you're like, that looks like it tastes good. I'm gonna eat that. But cat hair, that was so gross. She's gonna be hacking it up.
And some guy's probably fucking her.
Ugh. They probably just sit there and eat cat hair all day. Probably saves her on groceries, but she's eating something.
She's eating a lot more than fucking cat hair, I'll tell you that.
I make sure it's relatively clean.
Brownies and cat hair. But the brownies ain't that much of a strange addiction.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just when she was eating it, I almost yacked up my own fur ball. Oh.
Do I sound jaded when I talk about stuff like that?
Well, when you're what?
When I'm
talk about cat hair?
No, she's a big girl or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, some jaded.
Do I sound like a bitter, jaded prick?
No. This actually...
I am, though. I'm a bitter, jaded prick. I just wanted to clarify that for the world.
This is breaking news. It just came up.
By the time this episode comes out...
I know, it's not going to be breaking news.
Gangnam Style
but that
is
whole,
the new dance.
It's Friday by Rebecca Black is the new hit.
Winning.
Did you hear about the Alabama situation with the kid? The hostage situation?
Oh, yeah, there was a guy keeping a kid, a 5-year-old.
Yes. Yeah, he's autistic. Mm-hmm. And now it just came in that child safe, uninjured. It ended with the gunman dead, so I don't know what happened.
Oh, they
said
killed
they
him.
Got the kid. Yeah, I don't know, if he shot himself or what happened here.
Okay.
It just says so. Well, that's good news that the kid's uninjured, and I thought it wasn't going to end good, but what is it, day 6?
Because I think it was in a weird situation where they couldn't get to the kid clearly.
Right, and they had a pipe so that he could get his medicine.
Yeah,
there was some whatever
medicine,
pipe.
Yeah, and they were giving the guy food. Well, they have to keep the kid alive, so they were sending food down there, and and how it's just one of those things how dare this fucking guy make demands? You know what I'm saying? But since he has an innocent life.
Yeah,
with him,
he can do what he wants.
Yeah,
so good. That's good news. That the kid's safe. That was breaking news. I really just did
breaking news. So that shows you when this episode
finally
plays
when it comes
weeks
up.
and weeks later. The day the guy from Alabama got killed. Yeah. Let me see.
What do I have? What do you have, Chris?
Do women know when they're Yoko?
The heck's Yoko?
Yoko Ono.
Yeah, what about her?
She
broke up the band?
She broke up the Beatles.
Do women know when they're Yoko?
Yeah.
If I was dating somebody in a band and I ruined it?
If you were dating a guy in a band and now...
They do, but probably won't admit it.
Bullshit.
It's probably they do, but won't admit it.
Yeah.
Or maybe like late years later will.
I mean,
but not at
what
first.
The way I feel is like the woman gets attracted to the guy because he's in a band.
But then,
and he's sexy and women love him.
But then now
but then you take that away from him.
Yeah.
It's like a power thing. It's like a power, like the power of the pussy. Like when Brad Pitt, got taken. From Jennifer Aniston.
Was taken. Yeah, but we won't admit it.
They won't admit it. Okay.
That's just crazy. Why would we admit that? There's a baby stripping right now.
Why is my baby? She's
got a onesie on and
she unzipped. Oh my god!
I saw this. Have you seen the Forever Lazy commercials? It's basically an adult onesie.
I have a Forever Lazy.
How'd you get one? You order it?
No.
Or did somebody give it to you?
I got it in the store. It was more like. Keep talking. I'm gonna.
I'm watching. I watch, they show the commercials on all the time.
Uh-huh.
It's basically an adult onesie.
Yeah.
And the commercials are hilarious. Because one of them, the guy's at tailgating. Like they're tailgating at a football game.
I'm pulling it out.
Yeah, it's a blue onesie.
I have.
And it has the back.
And this is not for nothing. This is the legitimate.
That's a onesie. I'm looking at an adult onesie.
Lazy. Here we go. Right on the tag.
Forever Lazy. It says it. It's awesome.
The blue. This is
royal blue. So
I want to say this is like a double X.
So do you wear it tailgating?
No, I would never wear this outside.
Because they had just like all these, scenarios where they're outside and they're forever like, what?
Look, I love.
Let's be realistic. You're wearing that on your couch.
They want to send us some money. I have one. I own one. I'm holding it right now. I love my Forever Lazy.
I like how you don't even have to take your clothes off to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
it's got like the opening in the back.
It's really weird and uncomfortable to do it. I've tried. And the zipper goes down past your crotch and your guidance but yeah, I love my Forever Lazy. That being said, I would never wear it outside.
Yeah, the commercials, they're tailgating. It's like these guys like all out at the football game and like high-fiving and they're Forever Lazies.
Yeah.
And then there's like these girls just like walking. No, nobody is wearing this outside and walking around.
Now, I know.
Like Americans need... Like Americans need to be more lazy. Now we just don't even like change our clothes. We're just walking to work in our onesies.
It's the future, Yeah.
We're
going to have the futuristic movies where everyone's wearing.
We're all wearing the Forever Lazies.
The one-piece suit. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like WALL-E when the people are wearing like the suits that even the clothes itself changes color.
Yeah.
The color of the day. And
that's what it's going to be. Everybody's got to wear their Forever Lazies
God
out.
Bless America. But not for nothing. And there are websites dedicated to this. Like the people who go to Walmart and wear,
what is it? The
shit in Walmart.
What is it? What's that website called? But it's like, people take photos of other people in Walmart.
Yeah, and
not looking so good.
And people do go out in their pajamas and stuff like that. So this is all Forever Lazy is. It's just basically
it's
pajamas.
Yeah, it's getting ahead. Yeah. I guess you could say.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love my Forever Lazy. Maybe if you put a jacket on over it.
Here we go.
Now, my Forever Lazy, it doesn't have feet on it. You have to wear some sort of. It doesn't.
Oh yeah, they came with socks. Yeah, I saw that.
Socks, but it doesn't. It's not. Now, I've purchased footy pajamas at Walmart.
Oh God!
And I know they had space rockets on it.
Oh, so real kid-like.
Yeah, I was.
Do you have a Snuggie as well?
And it glowed.
Glowed in the dark.
Glowed in the dark, also.
Do you have a Snuggie as well?
I have a Snuggie around here somewhere.
Chris, are you always cold? What's the matter?
It's.
I like the couple Snuggie.
There's a couple Snuggie.
Oh yeah, it's like an extra. It's longer, so there's two people can sit next to each other. Yeah. So it's very romantic. Everybody's in their Snuggie and there's arm holes.
Fight though, because,
I need more space with my Snuggie.
I always end up with I'll be comfortable with the Snuggie, and I'll be with somebody that wants to fucking move every 5 fucking minutes. Just sit the fuck down and go watch the movie. Every time you move, you bring the fucking.
You bring the Snuggie with you.
The Snuggie's fucking cold, and you keep letting in the cold air.
You want to bring the Snuggie to the bathroom? I don't want to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'll get with the person that wants to take the Snuggie with them.
But I'm cold.
Well, then, we made an arrangement when we got this fucking Snuggie.
The couple Snuggie is just asking for it. That's going to ruin marriages. Yeah. So you got to get just two separate ones and hang out next to each other.
It's like having a joint bank account.
Yeah, not going to happen.
The person just doesn't understand.
It's not going to work out. Changing lives.
The person way too much fucking freedom over your comfort.
Changing lives one Snuggie at a time. That's what we do here. That is great.
I love you, but I'm not going to share my Snuggie with you.
But you're not getting my Snuggie.
It's not going to happen. And that's more important than a fucking shared bank account. And I'm sorry, I'm back on the mic. I finally have my headphones back on. I was busy changing my daughter. And she's out.
She broke free.
Yeah, she's going to go visit her brother next door.
I want to break free.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up. Please visit twostrangersonepodcast.com where you can find links to everything. First and foremost, our eBay page where I'm selling comic books, heavy metal memorabilia, video games, and everything of the sort. If you have an iPhone, iPad, iPod, you can
any Mac
subscribe
product
to us on iTunes. Just go to the iTunes store, and there is a link to it on our page to the where you can subscribe to us. You can go to the iTunes store and search for Two Strangers One Podcast. You'll see the name Chris and Kristen, Two Strangers One Podcast.
That's us.
Just click subscribe. If you have an Android device like I do, and this is how I listen to most of my podcasts,
Stitcher Baby.
On the Stitcher Baby, STITCHER. The people who work there are super awesome. Every podcast worth listening to is on there. Adam Carolla, Mark Maron, Kevin Smith's Modcast, Chris Hardwick's The Nerdist, of course us, and our brothers on the West Coast, Livin' Lame, LIVINLAME, if you want to find them on Stitcher. All the other shows on the Livin' Lame Podcast Entertainment, I guess, yeah. Facebook.com/Livin' Lame Podcast Entertainment, LIVIN. You can go to Facebook.com/Livin' Lame Podcast Entertainment and find links to all the shows that you want to listen to. There's the Fox Den, the Breakdown, Real Chat, and the Big Daddy that started it all, Livin' Lame. There we go. Oh, I got...
Oh, what happened?
My headphones sounded a little weird for a second.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. You can find us, you can find our brother podcasts there, and you can listen to us. Please take 2 seconds out of your day and share us on Facebook, like us on Facebook. Let your friends know about the party that's going on over here. And that's about it. I can't think of anything else.
You did it.
We certainly hope you enjoyed listening to the show and had as much fun as we did recording it. Thank you for listening to Two Strangers One Podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Kristen.
Don't be a stranger.
See ya. Bye.
All right, here we go, man. Go ahead. You want to read
Double Jackpot.
What is it?
It is a self-published book by Christopher Cologne.
Chris Cologne? Smells good to me.
But
look at her. That broke that fucking cold little exterior. He's like, hee.
But it is spelled C-O-L-O-N.
Him punny.
But Double Jackpot is a book about a comic book artist, Eric, who is in a loveless relationship with a materialistic
I feel you, Eric.
Lynette.
Oh, fucking. Are you sure I didn't write this? Sounds hauntingly familiar.
He starts cheating on his girlfriend with a more creatively supportive woman, Nadia.
Well, I gotta meet her. Where's the Nadia?
There's your summer girlfriend.
Summer Nadia is Nadia.
Nadia?
Yeah, I think Nadia spelled with an A.
All right.
Both Lynette and Nadia play the double jackpot, the largest payout in lotto history, much like the recent Powerball. Both girls play his birth date as the winning numbers. Eric is now stuck between two of the country's richest women. Who will he choose? It's not that simple. This is a clever fucking idea,
Yeah,
man.
it is.
Look at her, fucking. She's impressed.
I am.
She got some summer reading. Christopher Cologne smells real lovely with an original idea. This is. I've never heard this before.
I haven't either. This is a self-published book, much in the indie spirit as Kev's Clerks.
Oh, you don't even need to name check me. This is just a good idea. You could stand on your own, man. You don't even have to be like, hey, remember Clerks? This is nothing like that. This is way more original than Clerks. This is a good idea, man. Why didn't I think of this?
I need something to read. This book is part of the Comic Books, Heavy Metal, Video Games Trilogy Book 2. Odd I See, A Tale from the Road, coming soon.
Right on, man. It's part of a trilogy. This is the first part.
Way to write, man.
He's seeking a literary agent. Motherfuckers, anybody out there? There ain't no literary agents listening to this show, I assure you, sure. Sure. I assure you, sure. But somebody know a literary agent? Hook a motherfucker up! Chris Cologne come up with an original idea. I should tell Raskin. That's a good fucking idea, to be honest with you. That's a fucking rom-com right there. Megan, get Raskin on the phone. Isn't it possible to get Raskin on the phone? No?
Yeah.
I want to run it past him, man. I want to, and if it happens, I get a taste, Chris Cologne. I get a whiff, if you will.
The book could also be ordered on www.lulu.com.
That's lulu.com.
I understand that. I just want to spell it out.
Normally one says that spells it. Still, lulu.com. What is that? Do you know what it is?
I don't know. All right. The book could also be ordered on www.lulu.com. Search for Double Jackpot Christopher Cologne. A paperback version of the book is $15 and a PDF file is only $5.
$5 is
Yeah.
insanely inexpensive. 15's not even that bad for a paperback version.
No.
This is $1 million idea right here. Like a movie about a dude who fucking is stuck between two chicks, both of who play his birthday and win the lottery. Come on! I can see that trailer. Chris Cologne is on to something. Nobody else can smell it but me.
I'll read it.
Thank you. I'm going to make that smelly joke.
I know. You're trying to get me to laugh again.
It worked once. Double Jackpot is a self-published book by Chris Cologne, man. It's the first book in his comic books, heavy metal, video games trilogy. Book 2, Odd I See, A Tale from the Road, should be coming out soon. Get all the information at Chris Cologne, like a motherfucker.
I will
his
totally
book,
read this.
Double Jackpot. I'm serious. I'm going to recommend that to fucking Raskin. How is that not a movie? You know what I'm saying? This could be a sexy movie. You could do an R-rated version. There could be nudie in it, and you could show them fucking both chicks. Maybe a little penetration. Maybe a butthole shot. No butthole, no care.
I would like to formally apologize to Christopher Cologne.
No, sex sells. Chris Cologne will appreciate that. He's like, thanks for throwing a few buttholes in there, man.
Don't forget to check out twostrangersonepodcast.net, your one-stop resource for everything show-related. You can find links to subscribe to us on iTunes or on Stitcher. You could also find links to buy my book, Double Jackpot, on twostrangersonepodcast.net.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.